Here we go.
Welcome to Mature Adult Time. I don't know if we're legally allowed to even play this,
Probably not. It
Probably
makes me
not.
want to go to Disneyland.
but I'm playing that because today
May the
is...
fourth
Yep.
be with you.
That's right. Today is a nerd day.
Oh yeah, happy Nerd Day, guys.
Fucking nerds.
I guess, yeah. It's just a weird day.
Remember when Star Wars was cool?
No,
It still is cool, isn't it?
I've only seen one Star Wars movie, and it was
It
the
fell
most
off.
recent one that came out.
The last... Well, look at...
That's
The Force Awakens was pretty cool.
I didn't
But-
see that one.
But everything else has been garbage since then. And you know what?
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, my best opinion.
I actually
man.
haven't seen.
I have the
much.
best opinion there is
The
on this
new one.
podcast. Out of the people in this podcast, I think I'm the most Star Wars opinionated.
Definitely, I'd agree with that.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Same.
And so just take my word for it. Like, I like it, but it was not as good as anything that, like what we heard there, better than the rest.
Oh, okay.
All the schools are celebrating today. It's all Star
Celebrate?
Wars theme.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, Disney has penetrated the schools once again.
Yeah. See, and that's crazy because now that makes me want to go to Disneyland. Before, when I heard that, I just wanted to watch Star Wars. My brain has been adjusted now.
How adjusted
Spaceman
is
is
it?
still Star Wars, right?
What's that?
So
Space Mountain?
adjusted.
Space.
Yeah.
I think it still is. Yeah.
It's what?
I forgot what the name.
Well,
was.
I remember
It's
they
like Star Wars
switched it.
theme.
They switched it.
No.
It is.
It is?
Yeah, they switched
Yeah.
it to like you're on an X-wing and you're
Yeah.
chasing TIE fighters.
It's pretty sweet.
Oh, really?
Even though it's
pretty
still a
awesome.
roller coaster, but they have like video screens around some turns that look like X-wings.
See, I need to go to Disneyland.
Looks like military.
By
I need
the
to
way,
go.
we didn't even say what's up. We didn't even tell people who we
Who-
are.
who
They
are
know
you?
who we are, but we can do it one more time, you guys. Welcome to Mature Adult Time. I'm Art Hernandez.
Serafina Costanza.
Mel C.
Eric has.
I love that you just went right into radio voice.
Right in the radio voice. Welcome to the Mature Adult Time podcast.
Just
I'm
like
Art
reset.
Hernandez. Here comes the news.
Here's the news. Oh, dude. The news.
No news. Any news? That'd be good news.
Giuliani.
Real-
We were talking about this a little bit earlier, Eric and I, but Giuliani, you want to give us the spiel, Eric?
No, go for it. I mean,
No, you go for it.
he's doing what he does best, which is just putting his foot in his mouth, just constantly, and going on. Now that he's hired as one of Trump's attorneys, he has gone on to refute a bunch of claims that Trump has made about Stormy Daniels, and he's just
And like knowing about the payment and all that stuff.
yeah. I mean, it really is. It's like watching. It's like watching two like aging New York dinosaurs who are like grasping for their last breath, trying to pull off one more con. Like, let's see how hard we can fuck these people one more time.
But do you think, and then Trump today was like, oh, Giuliani will get his facts straight. He's new to the thing. And then said he never said he didn't know about the payment.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so that came out today. So the girl who asked him when he was getting on the plane, do you know about the 130? He's like, no. And then today the same girl was like, hey, so do you say that? He's like, no, I didn't. Go back and look, and you'll see. And he was like, well, no, I asked you and you said no. And he was like, no, you're wrong. And obviously we all know that he did. But what do you think Giuliani's motivation is? I think he's kind of going in there just to really fuck with Trump. I don't think he's there trying to help.
Oh, Giuliani's there because
He wants to be the center of attention.
Yeah, Giuliani's there because he wants to be the center of attention. I mean, he's always been a prick, and he's regarded in such high levels in Republican circles just because he was mayor of what was he? He was mayor of New York.
Yeah.
When 9/11
During 9/11.
Yeah, when 9/11 happened.
That was the worst and best time to be a mayor. All he had to do was sit there and go, yeah, I sent out the fire department.
Pretty
They're
much.
heroes. He just became loved. And then all of a sudden he started like a huge crackdown on crime in New York, where the cops had like uber power and they were like
they
fucking people up.
He implemented stop and frisk, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was mayor when that got implemented.
I don't think maybe you
Or
should
maybe
look
it's
that
been
up.
going-
I think
maybe that's been going on for a long
recent,
time.
and
No, I think he
hasn't
just
been-
included Arabs when he, like after 9/11, he was just like, oh yeah, don't just do black people and Latinos, do the Arabs too.
I don't know. I don't know if he really was that responsible even for cutting down on crime, or he just took the credit for it. You know, like he always just seemed like a shady.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of the statistics show that like crime is going down pretty much across the board in a lot of areas. Like this idea that we're in like this terrible time where crime is on the rise is like such a misreported, like.
Eric, we're in a terrible time.
That's true.
The times are terrible and crime's on a rise.
We're all, we're playing video games a lot more, guys.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, why are we blaming video games?
I'm not.
Better hand-eye coordination?
I'm blaming video games for the lack of crime.
Yeah,
That's
you're
such a
blaming
grandma
video
thing of you to
games.
do.
It's like the opposite of what everyone else says. So Mel, how's your week been?
Eventful.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Go on. We are listening.
I'll never tell. No, I just
Oh my God.
I've been yeah, no. I gotta keep it secret, but I've just eventful. Some fun things
Right.
have been going on this
Fun
week.
secrets.
Can I tell you about something that it's kind of related to her fun events? That's different. I won't give it away. I think Hawaii just had like this huge earthquake, 5.0 this morning. There's all this lava that's being, red hot lava that's being shot out of a volcano, and people are getting like, having to leave the biggest island there.
Oh, really?
I heard
Did
there
you
was
know that?
mandatory. I didn't know there was an
No.
earthquake. I saw that there was mandatory evacuations.
That
'cause of,
happened today?
This morning, like an hour ago.
The Big Island?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I know people that live there.
Well, they're all being forced to leave, dude.
Is it the whole island?
Dang.
It can't be the whole island.
Well, it just says the lava's forced in mandatory evacuation on
Also-
Hawaii. It says Hawaii's Big Island. That just says
I think
mandatory evacuation of the Big
Two of my
Island.
friends are in Hawaii right now on a vacation. Doesn't that suck? Like that would be the worst. Just going on vacation, you're like finally like relaxing, and then natural disaster, a tsunami, an earthquake, fucking.
Yeah, but in today's
What?
day and age, they're gonna make a book out of it.
You
My
get your
mom and
money
I
back.
were stuck in Miami for Katrina, so it didn't hit as hard, but like we saw it, and I got all these like on VHS or no, on a tape recorder. No, what is the thing called?
Camcorder.
Camcorder. We did like fake news reports. We were like pretending I was a
So
teen.
you
I
were
was a
fake
kid.
news before the fake news?
Yeah, pretty much.
What were
But
you
it was
guys
funny.
saying?
Well, we were like reporting the weather, and we were like getting blown away. It
were
was
like-
super rainy.
Ay, Dios
stand
mío.
We played American Idol. Do you know what you like when you're in a fucking house with a bunch of crazy Puerto Ricans and you ain't got shit to do? Like
He
we're
played
stuck
American
there.
Idol. Who
My
played
mom and my
Simon?
aunts were the judges. My mom, evil.
Wait, so your mom was just like, all the kids are gonna sing for us now, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
judge you?
Yeah, and we were all horrible. And my mom and all her sisters, they can sing. So it ended up them being the four sisters standing there singing while we all just sat there like, fucking bitches. We could have just done this. Like, but I remember my mom jacked a whole fucking cart full of groceries, and my aunt, recipes. She's the pastor. She was like the pastor's wife, and she was like looking at my mom like, "Okay, don't do it." And my mom did that shit. She ran it. They were like charging like $20 for like a case of waters.
Oh yeah, I was in New York in 2003 when they had like that blackout that caused like a bunch of the Eastern Seaboard, like all the way from like Cleveland to New York City. I just checked into my hotel in New York, and the blackout happened. And yeah, so I had to. There were a bunch of corner stores that like marked up water and marked up bread. Like I had to steal a bunch of bread and water because we didn't have any cash on us. And thankfully we had already checked into our hotel though, because it was a
Yeah.
fucking gnarly situation.
That's wild. Did they have generators? I'm hoping, assuming.
The generator. I mean, some of the generators worked for a bit in the hotel, but I mean,
Yeah,
it was a
that's a
big ass
lot.
hotel.
That means
And-
this trip was for free, right?
What's that? Oh, I don't even remember. I was 17 at the time, so I don't. I was there with a buddy of mine. I don't remember. I'm sure we probably got reimbursed, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't want to go to like to Aruba or some shit, and then like there's all these bugs everywhere. Like it's like
Yeah, bugs. I'm
a plague.
straight off bugs.
The plague happens when I'm on vacation. Like I'm cool.
Yeah, but dude, I'd rather have bugs than lava.
I think I'd rather
They
have
got
lava.
both. They got it all. And
They got
what
lava
about-
and bugs.
Yeah, in
I
Hawaii
ain't
for
down,
sure.
but
Oh yeah.
dude, yesterday I was putting money in a parking meter, and there was a spider inside the parking meter, like trapped, and he was like walking around the glass, and I could see underneath him, and I was like, kill me now. Like that was too close to a spider. And he's like was inside a glass.
See,
Those bugs don't bother me.
Oh,
Foreign
Jesus.
bugs scare me. Things that are gonna bite me and then I'm gonna fucking lose my leg and shit.
All of them. Arachnophobia, dude.
That was a great movie.
No.
John Goodman.
John Goodman. Yeah, that's why I rented it as a child, thinking it was gonna be funny. A huge fan of John Goodman, and then I developed a fear of bugs and spiders.
You know,
after that.
I heard for that role, like John Goodman was actually scared of spiders too, and like to get over his fear of spiders before doing that movie, he went down on Rosie Barr. Damn it, Roseanne Barr. On Roseanne Barr. He ate that spider. Fuck it.
You messed up that joke because it is so not tasteful.
Yeah, well, I just got the Rosies mixed up. I just needed
You're gonna
Roseanne's
say
Barr.
Roseanne O'Donnell.
Roseanne O'Barr.
So
Roseanne O'Barr.
you know what did happen to me this week though? My dad played me like Boo Da Foo. I got a letter in the mail that his public storage bill was due, and it said $95. It said $95 on the bill.
That's
and
a lot.
I told him I was gonna pay for it. He said, "Yes, please." I paid it. It was $400.
How much storage does he have?
He doesn't. That's
Maybe
like
it's $90 a month for.
nah. He forgot to pay for like 2 months. I'm sure they add like penalties.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
dude.
so you paid $400?
Yeah, I paid it.
Why?
Boo Da Foo.
Because I was responsible for my mom's storage getting lost the first time. Trip out. This is like creepy and funny as fuck. So my mom, like when the apartment building that she lived in caught on fire or whatever, she moved out, so she put all her shit in the storage. So then I was like the one that was working. She had nowhere to be, whatever. So I was the one responsible for paying for it. And then I forgot about it. And there goes the storage. But the guy at the storage place at the desk seen me like
There goes the storage.
you know, this fool like saw me maybe 4 or 5 times, and he had like a little crush on me. And I remember him like texting me like asking how the service was or this and that, and I was like, he's weird. And he saved all my baby pictures. Like he got the boxes that had like all my kid pictures in them, and like called my dad and was like, I thought that this would mean something to you guys. Like I thought you guys, you know.
And your dad was like, fuck no, I don't need those photos.
Of course,
Yeah,
no.
he's like, no, throw 'em
my
away.
dad, no, of course not. My dad went and got them and called me and like yelled at me and shit because I lost the storage. But I don't know. None of my shit was in there. Well, those pictures, but those are technically my parents.
Fucking Boo Da Foo.
But this storage has like those pictures and other stuff. But
So you're making up for lost time by paying for
no,
that
I'm getting
storage.
reimbursed for them $400.
Okay, that's what I thought you need to. I
Yeah.
was like, because then you're like Bobo the Fool times 2.
Boo Da Foo. Bobo is a
Bobo.
is a blowjob.
Bobo?
Not.
Is a Bobo a blowjob?
It is
Serafina.
if you're paying for
Do
it.
not provoke him anymore. Do you not remember this conversation?
If you're purchasing a
kinda do.
blowjob, then it's called a Bobo from a ho ho.
That's buy one, get one. That's BOGO.
Well, that's a lucky ho ho or a dumb ho ho. She's a Boo Boo the Fool.
A boo boo.
She's
Oh
a
my
Boo Boo the
God.
Fool for selling 2-for-1 Bobos. Like
Say
they're
that
Bogos.
fast.
For
5
selling
times.
BOGO Bobos.
Bogo Bobos from the ho ho Boo Boo the Fool.
Okay. Everyone, that's at heart.
We're gonna continue this short story.
Hell yeah. Dude, I found a video where Trump's saying he would love to like hang out. He would love to be with Robert Mueller. And like he just like I'd love to meet with him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let me hear it.
Let's hear.
yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if that's what he's saying. I just found this on the news. There was quotes on it, so it could be fake news.
Have you changed your mind at all about being willing to sit with Robert Mueller? Well, the problem with sitting is this. You have a group of investigators, and they say that I am not a target, and I'm not a target. But you have a group of investigators
His
that
face
are all
looks super
Democrats.
tan right now.
In some
No,
cases,
it's in
they
Florida.
went to the Hillary
He,
Clinton
like, no, it's
celebration
powder,
that turned
dude.
out to be
He
a
looks
funeral.
half a Cuban.
So
That's
you have all
makeup.
these investigators, they're Democrats.
He probably does his
In
own
all
makeup.
fairness, Bob Mueller
Oh, I'm sure,
worked
yeah.
for Obama for 8 years.
I don't even think he shakes his own dick
You
when
look
he's
at the
done too.
statements that were
I would.
made.
He's
got a dick
If you
shaker?
Take a look as an example at the
And what if he shakes
Oh,
his
not
dick
even
like
big.
he
He
shakes
probably
hands?
sits.
To me,
I think he's.
I think this fool sits when he pees. Honestly.
I think
Oh.
your viewers
every
don't know
time when
about
he's
it.
like sad,
Put that letter on the
he
air.
gets tanner. You know, it makes him.
Feel better?
Yeah, like
Okay.
his ego goes up a little bit. Like his confidence
Like he's-
comes
his
back.
whole body's
the
made
darker
of
he
mood
gets.
rings.
Fuck
He just-
Trump.
he's just-
Fuck Donald Trump.
He just gets addicted to rubbing self tanner on himself all the time. Like
Yeah.
whenever he's nervous, it's like his nervous tick. He just sits
He's
there.
just like, no, he doesn't do it to himself. He has someone else do it. He's just like, more. Give me more.
Maybe at some point you just get really
Make
rich and
me
you want
tanner.
to change the color of your skin. Like, didn't that one dude, Sammy Sosa, did that?
Yeah. Have you
Michael
guys-
Jackson
Sammy,
did it.
Have you guys
Sammy
seen Sammy
Sosa.
Sosa?
Michael
Scary.
Jackson had the disease.
He's so scary looking.
Yeah.
Who?
I saw a Photoshop picture of
Sammy
Kanye
Sosa, he was like a
bleached,
baseball
and it was
player.
fucking
Oh,
funny.
really?
Actually,
He played for the
Um,
Cubs.
Yeah. And
Anywho,
he's been bleaching his skin with like a whitening cream, and now he looks like hella weird.
Show
dude.
me.
I'll look for a picture. All right.
I want to ask you guys how your opinion about something. So I saw something on Instagram, and it's this post, and it's like it's a scene from the Cosby Show, and it's like Claire Huxtable telling her daughter and two of her friends like that what they're wearing. You know, they're not properly dressed. They got to go upstairs and change, and then it goes up to like Bill Cosby, and he says in the show, "Is it me or did these girls grow bumps in places they didn't have before?" Like, that's some pervy ass shit. Like, if one of my friends' dads said that about me, like, that'd be weird, thinking back, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then this
that'd be
dumbass
weird.
bitch's post is like, oh, they're just trying to, like, discriminate. What did they say? Like, trying to knock him down for all the, like, lessons he taught and, like, the effect he had on people back in the day. It's like, this fool's being a perv in the show.
Yeah.
And also,
I've had
it's
people-
not what you're wearing that gets you in like, come on. Could we just stop with that?
But I've seen people defending him too, or like just being like, they're just trying to tarnish this man's reputation, and it's like he kind of did that himself by drugging a bunch of women.
Yeah,
like,
by raping
like
people.
that's
Yeah, like,
by being a serial rapist.
I mean, and all those fools were Chesters. What was that other actor? The
Holy-
Love.
no, I need
right?
to still look at this. Give
He
me-
looks like he looks like somebody love.
Kevin Spacey, the one that
No,
was
not
Dylan Little
Kevin
Boys,
Spacey. Yeah, that
Dude,
was a trip.
look at
Not
that
Kevin
shit.
Spacey.
Harvey Weinstein.
No,
Pee Wee Herman.
He was from an old
he was
family
just- he
show.
was
An
just
old
pleasing
family
himself.
show. He was a dad. The white
Oh,
guy.
Cosby.
Seventh Heaven.
Yes.
Seventh Heaven. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
was
yeah.
he one too?
Yes.
Yeah. His wife like released a bunch of recordings that she made of
Oh,
them at
that's sad.
couples therapy of him admitting to like molesting kids.
Isn't that illegal? Guess not.
Not if it's
A
endangering
crime.
someone
Yeah,
else.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Dude, Art just showed me the photo of that dude. That's crazy. He's like super white now, and he was black before. Why? Is he asked about why he's doing that?
I'm sure he has been.
I think in he's a Cuban or whatever, right? And in Hispanic cultures, like the lighter the skin, like they're more respectful. Like it's like a higher class. Like you're a more privileged citizen. Like you don't have to work outside or something or whatever. So
Wow,
so
that's
for him
crazy.
to make money and still be dark is not good enough. Probably, I'm assuming. So he
No,
probably
totally,
got
that's what it
cream.
is.
Yeah, and he probably got a cream to do that because like my family, like they don't really talk too much of it, but like you could see it. Like
yeah, my
if
family,
you're dark,
100.
they make fun of you. Like they'll make fun of your dark cousins.
Yeah, I know. But instead of like saying that's not cool anymore, he's just like, let me just change my
This
shit
fool's
up.
like, I'm rich. No, but it's
What?
not about cool or not. It's just how
He's
like
probably
No, it's
just
not
shitting
like
on
cool.
everybody who'd fucking.
everyone probably loves Sammy Sosa. He was like one of the biggest baseball
he's-
home run
yeah, he
hitters.
was
Like
a-
if he
yeah, he
walked
was
the
a
streets
Cub.
of Chicago,
Yeah.
he'd be loved and praised by everyone, no matter
Forever,
what.
yeah.
no
But
matter what, right? So
but in
he
his
had a
mind.
platform. I know, but he had a platform to really like change.
This fool's Cuban.
Yeah,
He's just
image.
trying to wear gold chains and fuck women, dude. He's not and play baseball. He don't care about the platform. Do you
No,
really- do you
Dude,
guys-
he
No,
cares
well-
enough to fucking change his skin like that. That's
That's a
fucking
vanity
that's
thing.
super disrespectful.
No, that's insecurity. That's
Yeah, it's
all these.
insecure.
That's
Yeah.
insecurity. What do you
You're
mean?
right.
He's trying to. He has the money and he's doing what makes him feel better. And maybe
gonna-
he fucking hated being made fun of when he was younger. Like, cause he has light eyes, so you never know if you were to go like look for his family. He
This is
probably
crazy.
has.
Yeah, he probably doesn't like that shit at all.
Yeah. No, I mean my family. I've experienced it, and I'm like. First of all, I made you guys look good because this ass is the Puerto Rican side for sure. I ain't short and stumpy. But like my cousin Mario says, she's full-blooded Guatemalan and she's very, very light. So she is very short, like typical Guatemalan girls are very short. So she's very short, big curly hair. All the girls in my family have big curly hair. But she's curvy, big breasts, little waist, big ol' ass. And she works for the ambassador of Guatemala. And when she worked in New York, one of the girls from another country was like doubting her, like, you're not Guatemalan, there's no way, like, and looking at her appearance. And my cousin got really offended because she was like, what are you trying to say about my people? Like, I'm 100% Guatemalan. This is what I look like. And it pissed her off. But she's like very, very white, like pale, pale.
Yeah.
And I'm dark as shit. And when I went to my cousin's wedding out there, when I was living in Florida, nobody believed that I was related to them. They all thought I was like a black model because I'm super tall.
Yeah, you look
and
black
I had,
as
like,
fuck, too.
Yeah, well, I was dark as shit in these pictures.
Yeah, I
Dude,
found
my
a 1 minute.
grandfather was so dark that, like, he had a tattoo, you couldn't even see it. Like, people thought that he was black and he was
That happens sometimes, you know.
Mexican.
When you're lucky.
And he was super, like, racist in himself, you know? And I was like, dude, why are you getting down on dark people when you're fucking dark yourself? It never made sense to me.
That's how people were back then. Like, cause I
Still.
don't think they had like good mirrors to take a look at themselves in. You know, they would just sit there and be like, "Fuck that." You know, like they would even do that with towns. Remember, like there'd be like school rivalries or something. Like that's so petty. That's a branch of that.
School rival. Okay.
Yeah, you're making it's an us versus them. You know, that's making fun of the lighters and dark skin.
skins, yeah.
It's the same thing. Like it's just bred into it. Like humans find the way to do that shit.
Yeah, kind of like fuck the Bears.
Yeah, fuck the Bears, dude. They suck anyways.
That's
Look
hilarious.
I found this 1 minute video.
Jason Witten retired from the Cowboys.
I saw that. Yeah, you
and
guys
my little heart's a little bit broken because I'm never going to be able to stare at that ass again.
just
Oh,
watch. Go
jeez.
back and watch the tape.
Yeah, there's
Nah,
tapes.
that's weird.
Yeah.
So what? You just watch?
That's
You just
weird.
watch
No,
baseball
that's
for
weird.
You're
I
like,
like to
only
see him in the
live.
action. Yeah,
Only
you know?
live
I
ass.
don't want to fucking.
I need to know that it's moving at the same time that I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Who knows?
How
maybe-
old is he to retire now? Is that good?
I mean,
I don't know, 38 or
he's
something.
at that appropriate age. He's not fucking farving it up.
Not a lot of people could do that. Dude, if you saw Brett Favre's checks, you wouldn't think he was farving it up.
No, I feel that, but like that fool's, you know, he could have just saved a couple of years to like get older.
Or
You know.
look
He's
at
the
his
one that likes
checks.
the foot. Ooh, did he have a foot fetish, or was that someone?
Dude,
else?
he has like the hottest wife in. Well, no,
That was
I was
Rex.
thinking of.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the goat.
So did you say you had a video for us, Art?
I did, but I took it away.
Why?
I don't know. I erased it.
Do I need to stop
Oh,
shaking?
I found a
Jesus.
great video of Sammy Sosa and why he turned white.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, I have to find it again now.
Okay.
But
That's
no,
really
Favre,
shocking.
what did he do? Oh, he sent
dick
he
pic.
sent dick pics, yeah, to a reporter.
Oh, that's illegal now?
Report this shit, babe.
Here it is.
Seen over these photos of Sammy Sosa with whitened skin, but what exactly is going on? Hey guys, it's Emily for Hollywood Life with your most necessary story of the day. And Sammy Sosa
So
is
necessary.
one of the
Glad that
greatest
this is
home
the
run
most-
hitters
This is
in
the
MLB
most
history.
necessary.
Sosa and Mark McGuire
Yo, why
are
is this for
credited
white?
with saving baseball when in 1998 they both went head-to-head, breaking the decade's
Yeah, they
old
saved
home run
baseball.
record of 61.
Baseball
Sosa
is about
hit
to go
66,
bankrupt.
McGuire hit an unreal 70.
That's
However,
when it
this
was full of belly
steroid era
itchers.
in
I remember
MLB,
that. Yeah,
and
that
his
was-
success
that was a
turned
crazy
to
season. I
scandal.
remember that
Sammy
season.
was
Yeah.
dragged before Congress
Steroids.
to testify about the rampant cheating in baseball, and suddenly he didn't speak English. Well, now that the Dominican-born slugger looks like
Oh, he's Dominican.
in comparisons to Snagglepuss in this pink outfit. But what did he do to himself?
Wow.
Well, Sammy told ESPN, quote, "It's a cream that I have that I use to soften my skin, but has bleached me some." He then weirdly adds, "I'm not a racist. I live my life happily." Skin bleaching is
Oh, that
obviously
is
He
very
weirdly
controversial
adds-
for cultural reasons,
That
but
is
Well, like Tommy
weirdly-
Hilfiger
Wait,
is
she
hella
said that-
says
racist.
it is actually dangerous
She
to
said
bleach
cultural
your skin to
reasons.
this extent because it puts you
Poor
at elevated
bastard.
risk of skin cancer.
Yeah, anything that changes the color of your skin is probably
Wow.
bad.
I definitely need to
That's why I
learn.
would never get tattoos.
I need to learn Polish for sure. So if I ever get called to Congress, I can just be like, no,
No, I'm
All
Polish.
of a
No, I'm
sudden,
Polish, that's it. No,
doesn't
just no,
speak
so-
English. It's
All of a sudden,
hilarious.
so good.
They're like, why is there so much cheating in baseball? We better get Sammy Sosa down here. No habla inglés.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
¿Qué?
Okay.
No,
Estoy bien.
no sé,
¿Qué?
no sé.
Estoy bien.
No, gracias.
¿Dónde está el baño?
Art. No, gracias. No, thank you.
I
No,
gotta see this whole-
Did you say no, gracias or no, thank you?
I don't know.
When we were in
Gracias,
Arizona
no.
on my birthday, when those weird people fucking knocked on our door.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
No, thank
No,
you.
thank you.
No, thank you.
I was like, nah, no. What are you talking
So
about?
we're like sitting on, we're like tripping a little bit on mushrooms and we're a little fucked up and we're in a hotel room and we're just playing music, playing dominoes.
But
Yeah.
we were laughing.
And this
so
was
Oh, we
like,
were loud,
we
yeah.
didn't know, but this was like one of those like
We were
live-in
loud?
hotels.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, an extended stay?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there was definitely people who were living there. Like there's, and yeah,
But we didn't know, right? So we're just chilling, and then out of nowhere, a fucking knock comes on the door, and we're all like, so I'm just like this, just quiet. And we're all just trying to be quiet, and we're doing it for a while, and the knock just stayed, right? So then I finally go, no, thank you. And the guy's like, hey, I have to work in the morning. Can you turn the music down? And I just like turned the music down, and then it was just like done.
But it was the funniest thing was that we were like dying of laughter, loud as fuck when they knocked, and it was like boom, 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 laugh, mute, and then like I got up and Art's like finger pointing at me like not to open the door, and I'm like, dude, I'm not open. Oh my god, this Maui Wowie, bro.
What happened in mature adult time?
Vapes.
Everyone's coughing.
We got choked out.
But yeah, it was funny. It was just funny as fuck because we were all like just on silent mode. But yeah, but you know, we were laughing, having a good old time. There was some people fucking WWEing it upstairs, banging into walls and shit.
Oh shit! Sometimes you gotta wrestle it out.
And then actually, for once, Art was being like the thoughtful one. It was like, think about it. They live here, you guys.
Because I was on shrooms. I was like, that was scary.
Oh my gosh, we saw half a who.
Speaking of,
That's funny.
Oh, that was so fun.
well, speaking of fun, we're gonna have some fun. Unfortunately, half of mature adult time won't be joining Art and I in the desert.
Yeah, we take that shit back.
Big rock. We'll be back to talk about it.
But we'll be back to talk about it. I'm very apprehensive. I'm not a huge fan of the desert. Never camped in the desert.
I've never camped in the desert either. You just went camping last weekend, so you have to let us know if it's...
A couple weekends ago,
you have to let us know if it's better or worse.
Well, I will.
Desert, yeah.
Hopefully I don't get mosquito bites on my butt again.
I'm telling you, you should get the baby Ganix insect repellent. It's green.
They have
It's all natural.
That's the selling point. You didn't tell me it was green last time. So.
they have like bracelets you can wear that just repel bugs.
No.
Shut
Is it
up.
copper?
No,
Dude, I got Andy told
just
me
like
to
a
get,
little plastic one that's
they
dipped
don't
in
work.
insecticide.
I got all those
Works well.
glow sticks so we can see each other in the dark.
Nice.
Glow sticks.
Yeah, I got 2 packs.
Nice.
Target, man, is
I'm gonna be
the
bumming some.
like
glow
I was like in
sticks from
Target
you.
and I'm like, I went to Target, did not go by the dollar thing. I was like, let me just get in and out. And then I was looking for these glow sticks. I was like, I bet they're in that dollar fucking thing. And I went and they were there.
That dollar area
That
is
fucking
the
dollar
best.
area is the best. All right. Well, I need to go pack and shower. Get clean for the dirty desert.
Me too,
you're
man.
leaving today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
leaving
leaving,
at
like, right
1:30.
now.
I'm leaving in like a couple hours.
Yeah.
I gotta go
shit.
meet the husband. We're fighting over pans.
Don't fight over pans.
Pots and pans?
Pots and pans.
Dude, well, this has been. I'm telling you, like, I think we'll come back and have lots of good stories about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Unfortunately, I won't be here next week because I'll be in Canada, guys.
Too. Hell yeah.
Oh, Canada.
Bring me a souvenir because I can never go over there.
Bring me an
Oh.
apology. Those are the most authentic ones.
Actually, I'll shoot you money. Do they have little Canadian dresses for little girls?
Yeah.
What do Canadians wear? Do they have
Something
traditional
French.
clothing?
Something-
Or some
Their dad's
fucking
jackets.
clogs?
Their dad's jacket.
They're not Dutch.
I'll bring you back a hockey uniform for.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That'd be tight. That'd be fucking hilarious.
It's got to be a Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah.
It's going to be the only jersey in her
I'm not
quilt.
going to Vancouver. I'm going to Toronto.
No.
Nice. That's way
Toronto's
better.
nice. It's bougie area.
Yeah, that's way better. It's a nice city. Bring back some loonies and some toonies.
All right.
All right.
See you guys.
Yep. Later.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.